Hello folks, welcome to Spoon TV. I'm Sylvester Chirople, and today the former Vice President of Liberia, Ambassador Joseph Boakai, and student bearer of the Unity Party will shortly address the nation. You know, he did not speak yesterday on the official launch, and so on today, he will be addressing the nation. So wherever you are, however you fall in this life college, please kindly stay with us right here. So all major political figures are already here. Over there you see St. Nyabli Kaka Lawrence of Grand Bassa County, Madame Mandela Cooper of MOL, and you also see Mr. Edward W. Appleton of the grassroots development movement is also here. And this is the build up as soon Ambassador Joseph Boakai arrives here. And this press conference will definitely go on. So there you see Mr. Amos Story, the Secretary General of the Unity Party. Grand Kima County Senator-elect is also here. And also Honorable Yeka Koluba, District number 10, Monrovia County representative, is also being seated here. And other political major figures are here. So folks, if you can share the live, please kindly do so as we await Ambassador Joseph Boakai to arrive here and commence this major press conference right there. So media practitioners from different institutions are also here, just awaiting the arrival of Ambassador Joseph Boakai to begin this major press conference right here from the rehab at the home office of Ambassador Joseph Boakai. So all executives from different political parties who have endorsed Ambassador Joseph Boakai presidential bid have already gathered here and awaiting this press begin. All right, so please kindly stay with us. So there you have Mr. Lucini Kamara of ACO, seated right after Granke County Senator-elect. Far behind him is Amos Torre, UPSG. So we are only awaiting Ambassador Joseph Boakai to arrive here, so the press conference can continue. But before then, I am seeing several political leaders. Several political leaders right here from different political institutions. And perhaps the Unity Party Standard Bearer will be thanking supporters who made it possible yesterday during UP campaign's official launch, and maybe he has something very meaningful and for the country or for Liberians. You know, we just have let's say about 2 days to the runoff elections. Campaign should be closing today. All right. So over there is Mr. Edward W. Appleton. He actually leading the political party that came there in the first round of the election. He has been very supportive to the Unity Party since his endorsement of Ambassador Joseph Boakai. And I can vividly remember yesterday he was with Ambassador Boakai throughout yesterday's campaign of the Unity Party. There you have Mr. Patrick Honor. Mr. Patrick Honor is also here. Robert Bade is also here. There's several local journalists who have already been posted, just awaiting for the arrival of Ambassador Joseph Boakai. So all cameras have been posted, ready for shooting. Okay. That's Mr. Mo Ali, the chief spokesperson or head of the campaign. And Mr. I is Honorable Yeka Kolubai, the tough talking representative of the country, if I would say, not only District 10, but also the entire country. Representative Yeka Kolubai is also posted, and of course, since he came, he only looking at his phone. You know, I believe he should he should be maybe looking at something very important. Look at something very important. So, Ambassador Joseph Boakai will now enter this hall. Alright, so let's see. Let's see his arrival into this hall. Alright, he's expected to come from this way. Expected to come from this way. So all political party leaders are now set to receive Ambassador Joseph Boakai. And this is Spoon TV. It's the best channel place. Please come stay with us. They have been instructed to stand up and welcome Ambassador Boakai right here, clapping the hands. And that's Ambassador Joseph Boakai. How are you? He just entered the hall.
He's here. He's there. 1 minute. Please be.
Sorry, bro.
So happy in England.
So, former Finance Minister Amara Kone is also here.
Hello. Good afternoon to everyone. This is a very major address to the nation by the former Vice President, the Standard Bearer of the Unity Party, and the incoming President of Liberia. As you can see on this table, he's flanked by leaders of parties, including the Standard Bearer of the All Liberian Coalition Party, Honorable Lucini Kamara, the Standard Bearer of the Grassroots Development Movement, Honorable Edward Wade Apiton, the political leader of the Movement for One Liberia, Madam Magdalena Cooper, the rescue mother, the Senator of Grand Bassa Chair, Madam Lawrence, Nyoli Kanga Lawrence, the Senator-elect of Grand Cape Mount County, Madam Daba Mabandi Vapila, the Senator-elect of Bapulu County, Honorable Amara N. Kone, our Chief Advisor to the campaign, Honorable Kofi Woods, the Secretary General of the Unity Party, my own body, Amos Twe, District 10 Firebrand Representative and Representative again, Honorable Yeke Koluba. Of course, we have other dignitaries here. We have our visiting guests from the U.S., Nemezi and Hokoli. We have Dr. Kone, who is the Chief Advisor to the Standard Bureau. We have the Secretary General of ARCO here, Mama Kabiriti, and Mr. Masako Kamara. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an address to the nation. Afterward, there will be no question. And after here, we will have the press to leave. As the Standard Bureau, we have a discussion with his team on the table. Thank you, Mr. Standard Bureau.
Good afternoon. Our party's leadership, our allies, our political parties, our fellow citizens, dear Liberians, members of the press. I want to thank all of you and then our political allies for their support loyalty, and commitment to the rescue agenda, Nigeria will reward you for the decision you have made to join collectively change your country today. Tuesday, November 14, 2023, will mark yet another milestone in our collective story. In the recent days, Mr. Weir and the government have violated all the principles and the laws that promote democracy and free and fair elections. He has wantonly flaunted and committed serious violations of our Constitution, regional and international laws, especially the ECOWAS Protocol. On Friday, November 10, 2023, while our Vice Senator Bearer, Senator Jeremiah Kwan and Senator Prince Yomi Johnson were leading scheduled campaign activities in Zole, Nimba County, they were narrowly escaped death when their convoy came on the hill of gunfire. We later learned that a certain Anthony Trumpa, a staff in the office of the George Weir administration, was responsible for this deadly attack, which was premeditated and planned to disrupt and prevent the Vice Senator from campaigning. As a result of the brazen disregard for human lives, about 7 persons and 7 vehicles damaged. Our investigation concluded so far suggests that this callous act of lawlessness was masterminded and orchestrated by President Weir and his operatives, hoping that they can instill fear in the people of Nimba and the Liberian public. The UP wishes that all those injured in the attack speedy recovery. They are true heroes. Their sacrifices were not in vain. They are true patriots for the cause to the full. We condemn this gross violation of our laws and call on the government of Liberia to act swiftly in bringing the violators to justice. Our international partners to take note of these gross breaches of international laws, and we intend to register position through the appropriate legal channels. In Riverside County, where technical training were scheduled to commence on Wednesday, November 8, 2023, our team was harassed, and later a Ghanaian national, Simon Isen Jr., who was providing technical assistance to us, was arrested by the police and later subjected to cruel, inhumane, and degradative treatment. Our vehicle, 174 smart telephones, and several elections-related materials were confiscated. The government of Liberia, through the Ministry of Justice, refused to respect the court summons and demonstrated the most wanton disregard for our court's expression after a petition for the writ of habeas corpus was prayed for and granted. they were complicit in stigmatizing to Monrovia under the cover of darkness for this we consider unacceptable. No deportation hearings were concluded, and Mr. Hussein was criminalized without due process. Mr. Hussein was also released and reportedly deported. The kangaroo process and the circumstances surrounding this deportment or development need to be investigated. By this act, Mr. Weir and his government have further demonstrated its indifference to national and regional commitments, especially the ECOWAS protocols. In Maryland County, former Senator and Ambassador John Ballou experienced unwarranted attacks by individuals acting upon the orders of the defeated Maryland County Representative of in Grand Crew, the homes of our party leaders were subjected to illegal search and seizure, and they continue to experience harassment and intimidation from pro-tempore advocates of the ruling CDC. In Nigeria, members of our technical team were attacked by supporters of President Weir. In Baburu, Long, and other counties, our trainers and partisans continue to report harsh treatments and intimidations from members of the government and officials of the Coalition for Democratic Change. On Saturday, November 4, 2023, Martha C. Morris and some members of our team were cruelly attacked across the borders of Representative Marvin Cole of the CDC. In the process, the officer in charge, OIC, of the Bonota Health Center was mercilessly flogged and taken unconscious to the John F. Kennedy Hospital in Monrovia. Fellow Liberians, we have outlined these violations to narrate the fear that has gripped Mr. Weir and his party, and to state our confidence to win these elections. We know change is inevitable, and now is imminent. For Mr. Weir and his co-conspirators, the day of reckoning is here. The day is near. Any greed and self-aggrandizement will end. For Liberians, it is the end of juvenile delinquent leadership and reckless governance. It is the end to lawlessness and industrialized corruption. It is the end to the cheers by mothers, relatives, and friends who continue to weep for their children and loved ones who were the victims of disappearances and mysterious murders. For many parents, it is the end to the drug epidemic and the pollution, invasion. Fellow Liberians, the Unity Party and its allies are matured and responsible enough to understand the reckless misadventure of the Weir government and its party. We understand its feeble strategy to to desperately hold on to power. We dare Mr. Weir to tamper with our votes and rig these elections. The consequences on him will be devastating and unimaginable. We are committed to protecting the Liberian votes and permitting the will of the majority of the people to prevail. With the roundup election scheduled on Tuesday, November 14, 2023, it is becoming obvious that the only strategy left with Mr. Weir and the CDC is to engage in fear-mongering and, in some cases, strong opposition. They want to deter peaceful Liberians from turning out to their mass to vote against the failed CDC government. These troubling patterns of disrupting, harassing, and viciously attacking party leaders is an effort to assassinate our silence and silence them. Days to the roundup elections is indicative of a government that has realized it will be defeated for its miserable failure. The Unity Party takes these frequent attacks seriously, and we recall that during the first round of the election, UP partisans were violently attacked on multiple occasions. As a result of our commitment to the Farmington Declaration, we executed and exercised utmost restraint to avoid undermining or threatening democracy. We have called on our partners, our partisans, sympathizers to remain calm. As such, unprovoked acts are intended to instill fear, divert our campaign, and frighten our people. But we will not surrender. We will meet our foes with valor unpretending. Yes. We call on Liberians to remain emboldened in the face of these attacks and acts of lawlessness designed and implemented under the watchful eyes of Mr. Weir. We call on all our partisans, rescue missionaries, and supporters to remain calm and peaceful as we approach the day of reckoning for President Weir. Please turn out in your numbers on Tuesday, November 14, 2023, and troop to the polls to vote out this lawless and corrupt leadership. Please vote number 1. By voting against Mr. Weir and his CDC, you are helping to remove a failed and inept government. By voting the Unity Party, you want to secure a future of hope and promise our country and generations to come. By voting Joseph Maboka and Jeremiah Mayakun and the Unity Party, you are saying no to juvenile delinquent leadership in Nigeria. In conclusion, I extend my deepest condolences to the family and the friends of Samuel J. Collins, one of our supporters who met his untimely death yesterday during our pre-victory parade. I have spoken with the family They were in good spirit. May their soul rest in peace. I ask you again to vote number 1 for a prosperous Liberia and dawning of a new day in Liberia. As always, in doing this, you would have been thinking Liberia, loving Liberia, and building Liberia. With God about our right to prove we will overall prevail. May God Almighty bless Liberia, bless our people, and rescue them. I thank you.
Thank you. Thank you to all. We will serve the soft copy of the statement to the media. I want to say thank you for coming. We'll interact with you outside.
So folks,
And
just listen to Ambassador Joseph Boakai radio
Of our
with
colleagues
several
and
political
partisans
leaders
who were wounded
who
in
have
the
come to
shooting incident in
attend
Liberia
the
will also
all-important
be
press conference.
given to the media. So thank
Thanks
you
so
for
very
coming,
kindly
and
for
thank you
watching.
to all of the
Sylvester,
radio
Chino Place, my name.
stations in Nima, Bong, Lofa, and Magibi that relay this address, and Monrovia as well. Thank you, media. You can now, please. The delegate, you will remain at the table for photos, official. And